Oh my goodness! Here comes the head of the table! Here comes Roman Reigns! Here he comes! My God, Roman Reigns is on his way to the ring! Superman punch, my God! And now, a spear on Butch! And the head of the table has his eyes locked on Drew McIntyre! And now, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre from behind Sikoa, and he's thrown over and out of the ring, and a spear on McIntyre! Roman Reigns speared the hell out of McIntyre! And now he's gonna suck off Sami Zayn. I always knew Roman was gonna try to suck off Sami Zayn.
The Survivor Series, big Money in the Bank, but nonetheless, Sheamus and Reigns.
Well, here we go. Look at Sheamus. I'd shove that belt up his ass. If I was Roman, I'd stick that belt right up his sphincter. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Reigns might have broken his hand on Sheamus's jaw.
Welcome to God Mode, Sheamus.
You watch it, Wade. Barrett Wade. Here comes Owens.
Well, here is someone that knows a little something about War Games.
Wow, they're gonna... Triple H is like, I need Kevin Owens in this match. Wow. At least this will make Survivor Series better. I think Owens was injured. It was just not a crazy injury, right? How's everybody doing on Friday night? Look at Roman's cock. I don't know what they're chanting, but they're blanking it out. Must be holy shit. How you gonna mute for straight 15 seconds right there? If ever there was a man built for a McDonald's, it's Kevin Owens. Man, Eli Drake and Bray Wyatt segment were awesome. I loved that segment. I really did. What was that Superman punch, bro? There's been a lot of things tonight that are like questionable. Oh! It was a terrible stunner. Man, that stunner never looks good from him. He should stop that. Yeah, son. Friday night. What up? You want Daddy's big one, brother? Who wants Daddy's big one in the chat? Man. Well, they had to get one up there because they're going to lose at Survivor Series, so. When's Survivor? So, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You just made the list.
You just made the list, brother.
You just made the list.
Listen, I thought SmackDown was really pretty good for the most part. Like, I think, I don't know, man. I mean, Shotzi looked terrible out there, man. I mean, Shayna Baszler's never the greatest, but Shayna Baszler's better than Shotzi, bro. She was having all kinds of problems tonight, Shotzi was. Shotzi looked like shit tonight. She was awful. That match was I stopped watching it, actually, so it could have gotten better for all I know, but I couldn't take it. I was like, all right, this is fucking terrible. And I stopped watching it. I was like, all right, I can't do this anymore. So I stopped watching it. I was like, can't do this shit anymore. I tuned out. You know? Dude, LA Knight and Bray Wyatt was great. That is exactly the stuff that I've been talking about we need him to do. Like the old type of rivalries in the mid-card that are weird or just interesting in a strange way. Like, that was great. I loved that. It was so simple but fun. LA Knight and Bray Wyatt's interaction is one of the best things I've seen in, like, months. And it was so simple. It was, like, just this basic stuff, but I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. Man, like, kudos to them, bro. Because, dude, that entertained me. It really did. I thought that was great. That's what I've been looking for. Thank you, WWE SmackDown. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Man. Has anyone heard MJF shooting on Punk and WWE and all this stuff post-show from the other day on because I do have that as well. We could get that at some point. Very interesting stuff. But that's pretty good. Man, we're getting started here. It's the Friday night watch-along. Rampage is coming up. We're watching some Rampage. SmackDown's over. We'll talk about SmackDown, Rampage. We'll jerk off a bit. Remember, tomorrow night, on Saturday night, is Monetize This. So be here for Monetize This as well. And we're just starting this show right now. So we're live. What's up? Waiting for the signal to go out to everybody that we are live. I'm still thinking about the Big Show and Anthony Bowens swallowing themselves during the Captain Insano promo the other night. I love Captain Insano. Dude, I would love to unleash Captain Insano on unsuspecting drugged-up hookers. Wouldn't you love that? Like,
Here and JR's here. We've got a
JR's on Rampage, and just release Captain Insano on drugged-up hookers. God damn, it would be good. Oh, it'd be so fun. So KO's not hurt anymore, or he wasn't hurt that bad to begin with. I don't know. We don't know. I'll take it. Oh my God, Lance Archer! Look at this.
the injury sustained.
Everybody does.
Supposed to fight tonight. What the hell is going on?
Well, we heard Starks on Dynamite say he was going to start this match backstage. He wasn't kidding.
And Lance Archer, the Murderhawk Monster, and Ricky Starks going at it backstage. Starks trying to get a measure of revenge before the bell.
I guess everybody doesn't die. Look at this. Oh, maybe Ricky Starks. Oh, like a dart. Maybe Ricky Starks is going to die. With that he should die for wearing that New Jersey Devils jersey. You know, he really does deserve to die for that. Man, Lance Archer just is terrible. I don't know. Like, and the fact, you know, Jake Roberts was like his manager or whatever. And it's just like, man, Jake Roberts is just so good. And Lance Archer is just so not good. That, like, let's see if he says, everybody does.
Man, look at that shot. It's something sensational's got to happen for Ricky Starks.
I like this though, that they're opening with something like this. It's a little chaotic. Rampage. War Games is looking good for the men anyways, says Mike. New York. Is that New York Ranger for life? It's got to be that, right? It's got to be that. Anybody that likes hockey is my sexual, you know, unicorn. So I love you. I think I just broke my microphone, by the way, by screaming. Like, I don't think my microphone could deal with what I just did. Sorry. How's everybody doing? Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Just want to give a shout out to the top donators of the month so far on Streamlabs. We got Ghost from the Coast on top. You can see him right there. Ghost from the Coast with the 294. Jack with the 278. And Soundwave 233. DWELSH 135. Derek Hance. And Aru Shinchu in 6. And the list goes on. Thank you guys. Top boys over there. It's Friday night. Formerly the night of Monetize This. Now it's Friday night fun night as we watch along wrestling-wise. Going to bring some people in on the show in a few minutes. Get excited. Get scared. Get raped. It'll be fun. Lance Archer is... Oh, man, his big white dreadlocks that I swear to God... Don't people say that's culturally appropriating now? Isn't Lance Archer a racist now for that? I mean, that's what people say. Half these people in the audience probably say that. But Lance Archer's out amongst them. They're loving him. But he is culturally appropriating, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the rules anymore to the authoritarian Nazi life of half the people in America, but Lance Archer is insulting black people, so I will say that. According to half the fans in the audience, he is a racist, so that's crazy, and I guess he gets away with it because they paid to get in or something. I don't know what it is, but if some other people did that, they'd be canceled. I don't know what's up with that. Everybody dies. I wish his haircut would die. Oh, my God, Ricky. Oh, my God. Lance Archer almost hit his mouth on the bottom stair. That would have busted his teeth out, busted his mouth open. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, make some noise from the ultimate producer on Patreon, the Weed God. Nikki J, the Weed God in the house. How you guys doing? Where the fuck is everybody, man? I feel like my channel is shadow banned. Like, unbelievably shadow banned. I don't get it. I feel like I'm shadow banned. Am I shadow banned? I feel like more than ever. It came out of nowhere too, seemingly. But I really feel that way. I usually don't say that or think about that. I remember a couple of years ago it happened, but I really feel like it. I did send the alert out on Patreon, so if you're a patron, you did get the alert. Feel like we're shadow banned. Nikki J, the Weed God's in the Discord. A lot of people in the Discord. We'll get over to Discord in a second. How about Chris Jericho and the Masked Singer, huh? I had 1,000 people hit me up like, dude, it's Jericho and the Masked Singer the second he came out. I was like, yeah, it's like obvious. They must have taped that already, right? Because it was like it was like obvious 100%. The second the second the guy came out, it was like, man, it's Jericho. Okay, we know that's Jericho.
I was just gonna say it's just me.
It's just you prick. It's just you in here.
Yeah, a lot of people over on the Discord.
I know. I just assumed they were all over here.
Nah, I cleared them all out. I told them to fuck off.
Yeah, you just ran them over.
Joe is mine tonight, and I don't care.
You're mine. I'm gonna butt pump you until like.
I can't even do gay. It's so fucked up.
Let's just...
Dave, I told you to scram.
Dude, I'll put a hose in your ass. Let's put a hose in my ass, and for the rest of time, we'll just shit into each other. Let's go. Like, I mean,
butt chugs anonymous, right?
Yeah, like double butt chug forever, bro. Like we're sharing our own pipes. How long? And whoever gets sepsis, whoever gets sepsis first loses. Like that's.
Oh god.
What a fucking game that would be to play, huh?
It's very similar to the guy that had his wife do that to him.
That really happened?
Yeah, guy OD'd. He what was it? He had like surgery on his throat, and
really?
He couldn't drink like alcohol and shit.
Yeah.
So he wanted to get wasted, but he had his wife pour it into his ass.
Oh
and
my!
He OD'd on it.
Yeah, dude, that's super. I told you, man. I knew a guy addicted to butt chugging for real. And I'm like, dude, you're insane. You're gonna get ass cancer, like legit get ass cancer. Like you will get it.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that with that at that end.
Right.
There was women that were dipping their tampons into vodka and then
Yeah,
using those.
heard of that. What the fuck? So
Right.
yeah, SmackDown was pretty lit tonight. I thought so, at least.
This guy on Discord was like, I reported Joe's Twitter. Haha. It's like,
I know.
yeah,
I saw
I
that.
did-
he
did
really
you,
went up to you.
I don't have a Twitter. Like,
Guys,
just-
I did. Did you guys hear me at all?
yeah, I can hear you. What's
Yeah,
up?
we're just ignoring you.
All right, that's
Yeah.
I just wanted to check that. But yeah, I was doing a review on that stuff, just going through all the lines that he said. It's like, oh, I reported him. It's like, but how do you report an account that's been banned already? And it's like, this is the account, the original account, Joe Cronin Show, because all I did was again tweet out Elon Musk. And also, it should be reminded of you, Joe, that maybe I should have moderator status in your chat to deal with these sorts of shits. But basically, I tweeted again Elon Musk, and I put in your chat, hey, guys, retweet my tweet so maybe Joe can get his original account back. And this guy somehow thought that this was new use and somehow thought that, oh, you lost, Joe. Like, it's like, where have you been, dude? Are you that fucking retarded?
No.
Like, and I even reviewed this. It's like, how many accounts has Joe had on Twitter? A lot. And I started to go through the ones that I had and stuff. It's just like, how late are you to this game here?
How good is did you watch, you didn't watch this probably. You should have seen it though. You would have liked it. The Eli Drake and Bray Wyatt segment I thought was great. I loved it.
You mean what's his name? KY Jelly? Sorry.
Oh yeah, Eli
LA
Knight. My bad. Yeah, LA Knight. It was really good. I thought it was great.
No, his name is Eli Drake. You know it's true. And that's the name he should be under in the WWE. But
What about
regardless,
LA
I did not
Drake?
watch. But I heard Nikki here scream in the Discord.
Really?
That he thought it was a good match and a good finish, and he liked what they did. So
He screamed like a girl. He was like,
Yes.
Whoa, whoa.
Has
On
Lance
the,
Archer ever won a match?
on the
Wait,
main
what?
event?
Yeah, Lance Archer has one. Axel Bonilla, and thank you for the first $5 donation to the stream. He has won a match, but he only wins about 30% of his matches, despite the fact that he says everybody dies. So sometimes he wins. 30% of the time he wins, but never does anyone die. Did he lose just now?
The Murder Hog Monster.
Oh my God, he just lost.
Sunset flip. I mean, it was a spear and a sunset flip combined. I've never
He
seen
just
that
lost
before.
just now.
Oh, really?
you got on mute. But okay, so who do we have coming out? Is it Hobbs? No, it's the Machine, Brian Cage. With was that Stokely? No.
Oh my God. But
This
dude,
guy.
I'm sorry. Lance Archer literally just said last week that everybody dies. He just lost again. He is the Brandon Corbin. Now, maybe if he kills Starks now,
He's the
then
Brandon Court.
he's
Yeah,
the.
who's Brandon?
Oh, what? Maybe I'm having a stroke. I can't get any names right. Baron Corbin of AEW. He gets rolled up. Let's go, Brandon.
Here
He's
you go. Maybe this is the murder that you wanted.
well.
It is the
Maybe
murder
he
hog.
will murder everybody. Everybody dies, but I lose. Okay, I could see that. They're finally. What's with the tattoo, man? The two crosses. That's creeping me out. I mean, it's just bad.
Did they always have those?
You know what he did? He went to like one of the guys from the Misfits who quit the band years ago. Now like probably does tattoos on the side to make any kind of money. That's the guy who did Lance Archer's tattoo.
Okay. You know what? I will. Some people call me an AEW mark, and maybe I am, or maybe just I'm a Tony Khan mark. But the bottom line is that I will criticize where criticism is due, and they've done Lance Archer a disservice. He could have been booked a lot better, and I hope that people have some patience, because I think that now that we're basically past the storm of CM Punk's fuckery, especially with Full Gear coming up, let that allow for a reset in how things move forward, and at least at that point start to judge how bad or good things are. Has it not been as satisfactory as it's been in the past? Yes. But we've also seen some great stuff. And I think we also have to have some patience, because you just don't fix a fuck up like what CM Punk did, especially when he affected such a big portion of fucking your roster.
Did you hear MJF shit?
Yes, Luis, really. And you just wait, Luis, until Full Gear, when all my predictions come true and I get proven correct and again.
And again.
At Full Queer?
And Brian as well.
What did but yeah, so good show tonight. I mean, SmackDown, if you watched it, guys, like, you know, I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't the best, well, you know, there was just good segments that I liked, and that's better than Raw, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Raw. He really needs to do something.
That's a nightmare, dude. Like, I almost, like, I know I've been flirting with this for about 6 months or less or so or whatever, but yeah, man, it's getting to the point where it's like, no Raw review needed. Like,
Is Bray Wyatt exclusively on SmackDown?
It seems like it, yeah. And that was the rumor before he showed up.
Joe, you should go live still, but just literally talk about anything but Raw. Like, go live for like an hour, but just don't even talk about it.
Call it anything but Raw.
That's kind of
anything but Raw.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually happened sometimes during Raw reviews. It's like, fuck, this show was so bad. Let's talk about something else. Oh, there's a war going on. Yeah, that's more entertaining and more amusing than fucking what happened tonight, you know? There's been times.
I'll call it not going in Raw.
Not going in Raw.
Not going in Raw. Going in with a condom on heavy. The donation link is...
in Raw, though.
The dono link is up there, guys. If you want, it's up there. It's ready to go. Super chats available. Memberships
available. If you
available.
don't donate, I will go vertical on my wrist.
You're going to slit your wrists for me?
Stream it. Stream it, Nikki.
The way you say it, though. For me?
Wow.
Really? Oh.
Holy shit. You want to know what a loser I sounded like today? Somebody was like, hey, I'd like you to meet when you're out. I had to go out to some appointment thing. And they're like, hey, when you're out there, the manager will be there. His name is Steve Martin. And say hi to him. And I went, oh, Steve Martin, a wild and crazy guy. And the person said to me, the lady just looked at me like, huh? And I was like, you don't know who that is, do you? And they went, no.
I've encountered that too. Literally, like,
I'm getting old. Job. Yeah. No, I'm just old. I can't believe it.
I had one job where basically Will Ferrell was in like in multiple movies that year. He was just fucking all over the place. Really famous. He really blew up at that point. And I just got in the job, and apparently there was a Will Ferrell on the phone. And I'm like, you know, I love his movies and stuff. And like the boss was like, oh, you can't say that, blah, blah, blah. And then afterwards, it's like, he was like, yeah, we know that this guy has a lot of porn on his computer and we fix it and all that, but we don't question. I'm like, boss, you've never heard of Will Ferrell? No, he's literally in like 3 movies this year in the box office. Like, how do you not know this?
Yeah,
and
that's
it's just
different.
Like some people are so fucking inept.
This was the girl was
don't
like
recognize anything really.
This girl was like 23. This girl was 23. I started naming movies. I was like, did you like this movie, that movie? Nothing. Then I finally said, I said Cheaper by the Dozen, and she went, oh
my God, that movie of all movies, of Steve Martin's movies, his classics, his fucking amazing works, that's the movie.
But but she's like, oh, I watched that when I was little. Which one was he? And I was like, the old guy with the white hair. I'm Steve Martin. Like, and she's like, oh, yeah. And it was like, dude.
What's most embarrassing is that you really tried. Like, no. Remember this? No, I don't remember at all.
I was like, remember? And then I started going through everything. I was like The Jerk, and I was like Little Shop of Horrors. And then I started.
Even the father of the brides were funny. Like, what the fuck?
Well, she never heard of that either. She was like, what?
Really? And she's a woman?
Well, she's 21 or 23 or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know she's that young.
23. Right. Yeah, like I would say she's 23. She might be 25, but either way, it was like, holy fuck, bro, I've reached the age. Because I still feel like I can identify with 25 because I'm like, I don't feel much older still. So I'm like, oh, yeah, like, you know, and they're like, no. But not everyone's like.
You'll be called a creep.
Well, not everyone's like Luke Rojas, right? Luke Rojas goes back.
Luke Rojas is young.
But Luke Rojas is like. I know a lot. But yeah, he's like a nerd. So you basically, you have to be a nerd in order to know these old movies if you're under the age of 21. And certainly if you're under the age of 28, but if you're under the age of 21, you would have to be a nerd or well up on entertainment.
You know what? Let's just cut to the chase. You just had shitty parents. There we go.
Me?
Kind of.
No, I'm just saying that if you didn't see these movies, you had.
Oh.
I'm trying to be a little extreme here. It was supposed to be a joke.
No, they probably. Well, but that's the thing. They're all shitty parents now. There are no good parents anymore.
So Lee Moriarty is coming out for the firm with Stokely Hathaway.
There's another person who should be hit by a bus.
And his crazy eyes actually remind me of Stokely's, not Moriarty's, but they remind me of Rostaffa's. Those crazy,
What, black
Samuel L.
eyes?
Jackson eyes.
Oh.
You're driving into the wrong neighborhood. And yes, what is with the green hair?
Well, those are the people that beat you up when you were a kid that made you biased towards non-whites.
The hell are you talking about?
Nothing.
You used to get beat up.
Now look at his hair. Speaking of hair.
Yes, my hair is actually starting to look like that. I'm gonna have to get a haircut, but
that's good though. That's not bad. Look at Hook, man. Now he got to do something about the patchiness in the middle.
Japanese anime style hair going, and he's got the look. I mean, he literally looks like he was pulled out of fucking Street Fighter.
You know what though?
He's trying to act like he's fucking Dragon Ball Z.
He's got to get rid of the bread basket. He's got a goatee on. He's got a goatee on his bread basket. He's got to lose that. That looks bizarre. Look at him. Like the hair starts growing like right in the middle, all weird in the middle. It's like that's bizarre, bro.
I don't see it.
I don't know. Shave that shit.
I don't see it though.
You know what? You don't have to see it to believe me. I say things that are real.
Okay. Well, your word is gospel.
You should take that FTW belt and just throw it into the fucking crowd. You know what?
I like the variety of this. Like the FTW, like why do people make such a big deal about this? Consider this the 24/7 title. It doesn't really mean much.
It means more than that, to be honest. Of
course it means more, but what I'm saying in this context, forget about its ranking stance because it has nothing to do with who's going to be champ.
Yeah.
It's just the champ of FTW.
It's just fun.
Okay, it has its creation. That's cool.
It's $1 million belt.
It's different. But it's not fucking something that people should fucking want to jump off cliffs off.
No, it's just too many belts.
Because
it's not that belt. It's that there's too many belts, and so then that one makes it worse. And so it's not really that. But it's just $1 million belt. It's fine. It's $1 million. It's like a prize fighting thing. Like this is a pride thing, and I'm putting this on the line. It means something to me, and so it means something to Taz.
It's like $1 million belt, dude. It really it only means the prestige that you give it. But meanwhile, you've got actual belts in AEW that mean something. And yes, you started saying too many belts when they were featuring ROH titles. I understand where you come from, but I was proven correct. And again, because the whole purpose was highlight ROH enough that they can secure a TV deal and continue to do pay-per-views. That's been accomplished. Expect less ROH on AEW.
Are they going to be on Japan Channel 3? Is that where Ring of Honor is going to
go? No, there's some sort of streaming channel, I believe, that's going to be handling that. And there's also, I think...
Popcorn Flicks 3?
I can't remember. the yeah,
that's not a good sign.
Looks good. Looks pulling off some good moves here. And I honestly can't believe this guy is Taz's son.
Yeah.
Like, he certainly doesn't have the body type.
He's got the mom's body, obviously. He's got the mom's body. The mom, right? Because mom must be a little hooker. I mean, a little sexy.
Well,
hooker.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure that he got a nice...
Wait, let's take a look. Hold on. Let's just go look her up.
It reflects her body type.
I would have thought he would have gotten a big, thick, meaty bitch. You know, that's what I would have thought.
You would have thought that, considering his... I mean, he's not bullfrog.
No, she is a big, chunky...
Is she?
Bro, how did their son come out looking like this when they're so different looking?
There we go. We got the answer.
Wait, she cheated on him, you think?
I'm just fucking around. I don't want to get beat up by Taz.
Yeah, this is really fucked up.
I don't give a fuck
Taz.
if he's 5'4". He'll fucking rip you apart.
We're kidding, Taz. We're joking.
I love you, buddy.
No, we really do. Man, I'd bang. You know what? I bet they fuck. Like, I bet you it's hot.
Yeah, but imagine having a dad like Taz who can fucking really put you through the ringer. I mean...
Hook looks,
and certainly he's not the most refined individual. So, you know, very similar to Stu. You know?
How did this guy's? How did Hook come out of this guy and that woman? That's what I want to know, bro. Look at this.
That is a good point.
Yeah, bro. A couple of fucking.
That one with the curly hair. Taz with the curly hair.
Bro, this guy looks like a meatball.
And the mustache. He looks like an extra for an Italian mob movie.
Dude, if a meatball took a shit, that's what would have come out. Dude, I mean, how does his son come out white?
No, that is the meatball, man.
Yo, this is a meatball.
He's just taking a shit in this photo.
Look at this. This is the face you make when you find out that your dad rapes animals. Like, this is hot.
Yeah, this is him on the toilet taking a shit while somebody accidentally opens up the stall. This is the look he has on you. It's like, Bakui.
This is the look you make after you come and the girl looks up and you realize it's a guy with a wig on. Oh my God, look at this. I don't even realize I have the video on. Oh my God, bro. And that shirt, dude, that shirt looks like a woman's meat curtains and cum turned into a shirt, bro. What is that?
Come on, that's tie-dye. What are you kids talking about? Like, you fucking stupid kids
it's
don't
a
know
weird
about tie-dye.
tie-dye, though. It's like a pink, white, like, it looks like meat, white. Meat.
Dude, okay, we saw a video of you the other day wearing a fucking dress and fondling yourself, okay? I wore neon pink T-shirts in the 80s and 90s because that was the style and that's what you got. It had the Ninja Turtles or fucking Simpsons on there. It ain't no big deal.
But I never wore pussy lips
the
pink.
biggest LGBTQ XXY, you know, plus up minus down supporter. Like, you should love the color pink. Come on.
That's
not pussy.
See, that's the point. That's not really. That's not pink though. It looks like raw meat or something. Like something that went wrong. Doesn't
Not every
look right.
pussy is the same. You know, the same color. Come on, you are discriminating now. That's
no, I have no problem with what pussy looks like. I'm just saying the shirt looks like that, and that's weird to me. I don't mind pussy looking like what it looks. I just think the shirt's weird.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
Yeah, look at it. It looks like cream and like pussy and cream. It's weird. What up, chat? Hit that like button.
Joe just likes calling things gay.
Yeah, it's weird. He just looks bizarre to me. I don't know. Listen, drop a donation and I'll jizz in your pants. Streamlabs link is up top. And don't forget, we're not live for too long tonight, so bring whatever you want to bring. Now's the time to do it. Rampage is going to be over in a half an hour. And tomorrow, of course, is Monetize This Saturday night. And
it's a little bit of full gear review.
And it's a full gear review. That's right. Oh, my God, I keep forgetting.
It's a double header. Okay, you guys are getting the best of the best. Plus, I sent an email to Joe. He knows, and that's just one of many of stories.
I'm angry at you. I'm so angry at you for sending that to me. You know why? Because if I saw that for the first time live on the show, I would have fucking. You don't even understand, bro. I almost got in a car accident.
You shouldn't have been watching it in the car, though.
I'm sorry.
I warned you. I warned you.
Fuck. No, did you? Because I didn't read it. If you did,
I said it's hilarious and it should be. Actually, maybe I didn't warn you. Well, again, I didn't give you an explicit warning. Do not drive while watching this. But okay.
Oh my God, bro! You guys want to? I got to preview it to everybody. You got to see this. This has to be on Monetize This tomorrow night. But I'm telling you right now, dude. I was driving, and I get this email from Dave. Hey, you should play this on Monetize This Saturday or whatever we do. And I'm like, okay, what is this? I click on the video, and I'm driving home, and it starts playing. And I almost fucking killed 17 people on the way home. He goes, and it starts with this. And so I can't not watch it after the description of what the fuck it is. And the description is, have you seen this? Trans mute woman sings I Will Always Love You. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Trans? And so I'm like, all right, well, what is this about? And I put it on, and it's a trans woman who is a mute singing Whitney Houston.
I saw this. This is scary as fuck.
Bro.
Brazilian deaf mute trans woman
sounds
sings
like a dog.
Whitney Houston. I will always love you.
This is so wrong. Oh my God.
Mikkel has competition.
Oh my god. Look at that guy. Oh my god.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Dude, why are we laughing at
Even brave.
I'm so...
Oh, this guy coming up. Hold on.
It sounds like labor breathing.
It sounds like a dog.
Brazilian deaf mute trans woman sings
my
Whitney
God.
Houston.
Bro.
I will always love
The
you.
extended clip. It's available on YouTube. But it sounded honestly like a mating call from a Sasquatch.
This sounds like what happens. This sounds like a deer being raped by like Bigfoot or something. I don't know. It sounds like what when my mother, before, because I was born obviously to a woman who was a schizophrenic. That's what it sounded like when she gave birth to me. Like, bro, dude, it sounds like a dog like being raped. Like, I don't even know what's going on there. But it's so bad to be laughing at that. But I almost crashed my car. I was in hysterics on the way home. Bro, I was fucking losing my fucking mind. Driving my car, I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to have to learn for next time is if I ever encounter this, I'm going to have to warn you. Do not be doing this while driving.
No, you got to warn me. Don't listen to this until the show. You got to hear it on the show. Don't listen to it now.
But hey, I didn't put a gun to your head. I said we should be featuring this. This clip needs to be featured on.
Dude, I'm gonna make a rap
on monetize this, and I explained it to you. That didn't I mean, I gave you the gist of it,
no, I
so
know.
you didn't have to fucking click on it. But
I couldn't help it. I read that title.
I know, but I don't want to wait till the last minute because at least you're at least prepared or something. You don't have to fucking be struggling when you're trying to run the show and stuff. Well, I'm trying to keep the ship tight and stuff. Help you out.
We will play the remix of that tomorrow, and we will have the full clip.
God, a remix.
The full clip of that tomorrow night on Monetize This. It'll be great.
It's going to be amazing, people. And there's a lot more in store because I do have a few more things to send to Joe, but I didn't want to because I thought,
I don't mind if that. Here's the thing. The Stunning and Brave thing, I would rag on that. The only part that makes me like that I feel bad about is the mute thing because I don't care. The person's really mute. So that's still that's a nice little thing. I get it.
Stop anybody from telling them, hey, you really suck. Just stop.
Well, it's not
they
about,
can still understand like sign language and shit. So
I don't think it's about that. I think it's just about the person getting to sort of perform something, whether it's terrible or not. So I don't mind it, but it is funny to make fun of still. But I think that if it was just like say she was a terrible singer, but she was up there because of the trans thing. Like that, that'd be funny to really make fun of because that's like, okay, you're up here.
The real reason why they feature, well, actually, to be quite honest, the producers featured her just so people could laugh. But you do have people in the audience that were supportive of her because they're brainwashed and thinking that this truly is brave and stunning when it's just degenerate.
Do you think there were people in the I felt the producers were probably in the back masturbating like we did this they're probably loving it.
Steve Langenheim in the chat just says, Dave, tell Joe about the Elon Musk Trump poll. I think we talked about that, didn't we?
What?
Okay, so Elon Musk put out a poll asking whether or not Trump's original account should be restored, and right now it is leading 60-something% to less. But, that's what he just wanted me to mention.
Well, the people have spoken if that's the case, right?
Bring them back. Fuck it.
Now, Madison here. We haven't seen her in a while on AEW.
Madison Rain's out there?
Still watching that.
Madison Rain's out?
Well, she's doing a promo here in the back.
I'd love to do a promo in her back door.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'll stuff her with a big pepper right in her sphincter and I eat meat curtains for breakfast. Then I'll kill her family in front of her while I have an orgasm. Yeah.
And then you're gonna rape her and fuck her and fuck her children too, right?
No, that's terrible. What the hell's wrong with you?
What? We were just playing around.
You're a sick person. Yeah, no, that's.
Why are you taking it that far, man?
Why would you say that?
How do you do that?
How do you even joke about something like that?
How do you? Why do you beat
on?
It's almost like your sister raped you.
Like that. Well, so anyway, SmackDown.
If you want to talk about something boring, you could be talking about the match that's going on right now, because quite honestly, I have no interest in seeing either of these two ladies wrestle, and it goes to show again there's no direction, I think, when it comes to AEW's women division.
Well, you know, Dave, I'm really excited to find out who's going to win the World SmackDown Cup on SmackDown on Fox SmackDown.
That sounds very gay.
Yeah,
with copyright.
It really was. It really was weird. I didn't know what was going on because I tuned in.
Hold on. Is that really a thing?
Yeah.
The lady who, so the announcer is like, the following is a first round match of the World Cup SmackDown on Fox. It was like so confusing.
Yeah.
It's just a play on words.
Also, what's confusing is you're sounding like Jonah Hill with your laugh there.
I think he sounds sexy to me.
Well, it's actually similar to Garguts. He does that. He does the Jonah Hill laugh.
I would rather hear Biden and Trump do a duet singing "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," that whatever that was.
Hit the floor.
Blair Eliason, how you doing? $8 Ocho coming in. Yeah, I don't. It was a. It was a stunning and brave, is what it was. Ocho, thank you.
Did you hear that? You heard Jonah Hill said that he got addicted to fake cocaine.
What?
Of course he did.
Did he get addicted to
no, that
lube?
makes sense, guys. That does make sense, because fake cocaine is actually called, confectionery sugar. So you look at the size of the guy, and you're like, yeah, of course you've been fucking snorting that fucking sugar.
Yeah.
Well, they have a secret word for it now. It's called cocaine, and that's probably what he did. And then
No, you know what? I'll tell you what it was. He got all like amped up to play the character of a coke addict, because in so many movies recently, he's had to be a guy who did some drugs and stuff like that, right? All the way back to
on Wall Street. This is
He'd be a lot less. I don't think he'd be as fat if he was hard on the coke.
It's
but
become a
he's
placebo.
not fat anymore. He's like ripped.
Yeah, he's
he
in
had
really good
stomach
shape.
surgery, didn't he?
He probably
Yeah,
did,
but he's like jacked. He's like jacked, bro. It's insane. He looks sick, but he also looks jacked. Like, it's weird.
Oh, Aubrey Edwards just got waffled by Athena.
Nice, good. You should have hit her in the nose, so she'd have to be forced to get a nose job.
Wow, I never get to see Aubrey Edwards assaulted. She finally got to act for real. She was probably like, oh my God, I got to take a
You know what?
Ah.
The only thing that Aubrey Edwards is missing to be a true harpy
is a cock in her mouth.
Wings. Because she's got the beak for it.
Yeah, but Dave, do you know how annoying this is going to be all week now? Aubrey Edwards is going to go on all the fucking podcasts, and she's going to be like, I got to work, and I was so excited when I read and what was going to happen, and I got to work.
Overreacting.
Oh, fuck. It's going to be so annoying.
That bitch looks like Marilyn Manson.
Who just came into the ring? Who is this?
She does look like Marilyn Manson.
That's Mercedes.
Oh, Mercedes is here.
Whatever.
What did Mercedes do to her hair? Go back to the black or purple or anything. That's weird.
Athena does have good core strength, and she can lift some heavy individuals. I'd actually, you know what? I would put her up against Nyla Rose, and I would like to test Athena to see how much she can do against somebody of that size.
That was kind of funny when QT Marshall mocked Danhausen and then fucking pile drove him into the steps. That was kind of funny.
Yep.
Look at Renee Hoare. The fudge pack.
She looks like she's ready to just take all that.
Renee really is a whore.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
What's wrong with you?
In a good way.
Renee is a respectable Canadian woman,
You're sick.
and you shall respect.
I like Renee. I like Renee Young, or whatever the fuck her name is. But
No,
she literally,
Renee
she literally has a podcast called Oral Sessions, and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something's going on there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she ran a town on the Shield, bro. You know, fucking.
No, I
It's a
don't
train,
believe that.
Yeah,
What?
train. I'm sorry, town. I'm
She's a
fucking
saint of a woman.
I'm out of breath.
Imagine her running a town. What is that? What happens there? She's like,
that's her if she was the sheriff.
First I'll stop and
Town in
Moxley, I'm
November,
going to
brother.
tell him what you said.
imagine her back in the day in the trailer park just blowing everybody for a fucking couple of bottle caps for her dad or something.
I mean, she'd have to if she's gonna end up with a scumbag like fucking John Moxley, right?
That's right. See, there's something up there with daddy issues. I'm telling you.
Disrespect. Such disrespect. And Joe, you can't be saying these things if you belong on AEW, because you do, but you can't be saying these things.
Oh, I'm not going to get hired, so fuck it.
Never.
You don't know.
Never
that.
say never. How about that?
I love Renee, though. I'm kidding.
Let me tell you this. Tony Khan's
I love her.
hugs might be great, but my hugs are magical.
Yeah.
So I will convince him through hug alone to hire you. How about that?
What if he's creeped out by your hug and it backfired?
Excuse me, but have you seen the hugs he gives to people? There's no way in hell that my simple hug would creep him out.
I want to
Okay,
hug so bad.
I would have
Tony.
justifications to it, but no. The guy is just a passionate man. How dare you? Oh, there's
Alistair.
yeah, Aleister Black promo here. See, again, people have patience.
I don't have them. I don't have them really, especially when I'm up at 5 in the morning almost now all the time. I have no patience at 10:30 at night. I have a girlfriend. Guys, my fucking gallbladder's hurting me because I just fucking my gallbladder really is hurting.
Gallbladder.
This promo actually is, I think,
I might be
making a
getting it
good
out this
point.
week.
Okay.
I got my ultrasound Wednesday. I might be getting my gallbladder out.
So is it? It's going to be a boy or a girl? Is it a boy or a girl?
That's what I'm going to ask her, and then I'm going to ask her to put some of that gel on my balls and jerk me off.
Jerk off joke.
Are they going to do that? Because it's going to be so gross, bro. I hate liquids on me. They're going to put that fucking jelly all over my belly, probably. Ugh. I'm not.
Ew. You made it sound so even more grosser than it was.
Yeah. 6 a.m.
You'll come in your mouth, but you don't want some medical gel on your fucking stomach.
Well, I didn't plan on getting the cum in my mouth.
No, it just happened. Officer.
Yeah, I've been planning on this, so it's like weird to plan it. It's like here, stab your. It's like you fall and hurt yourself. You didn't plan to do that, but then okay, hurt yourself on purpose. Well, no,
keep telling yourself that.
I shot that cum.
He didn't plan on catching it in his mouth, but he wasn't against it.
I am not gonna deny that one time
don't.
Just saying, you ever experienced an orgasm from both perspectives? It's amazing.
Oh, come on, Joe.
I'm telling you, if you pretend that your dick is you and your mouth is the girl and you
Oh my god.
it's unbelievable. Give it a try.
You can't twist that much. You can't suck your own dick. Come on.
The best comment was Nikki J going, "You are odd."
You are on a whole nother level.
Come on. This is Joe Cronin.
I give this guy $50 a month for some reason. That's what Nikki J is thinking. Could have done.
Well, here's a great example. I mean,
could support a metal band
in real time.
I do it for the kids.
Oh, well, thank you.
Do it for the kids.
Yeah.
Joe's kids.
That sounds like something that you would hear, like a donation for. The Macy's Thanksgiving parade and shit. I do it for the kids. I made this float for the kids. Which, by the way, that's this Thursday, right? You guys are celebrating Thanksgiving this coming Thursday.
Yep. This
So,
Thursday.
Daddy, come on. It's a part of your culture.
What someone said to me the other day?
We're not even a colony yet. At least America could have fucking invaded Canada and made it a territory like Puerto Rico. We're just about fucking third world as they are.
You raised a piece of shit.
That singer sounds like Bullfrog's niece screams from inside basement freezer.
Oh.
Winner of her title
my
should
God.
jump in same trash as Lance Archer's contract and Keith Lee's used fried chicken bones. We need a TV show about young Taz. Bet he'd do a taxi. Wings.
Young Taz.
Yes.
I'll take another cannoli, and my parents are fucking losers.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Young Taz? That would be so fucking good.
It sounds like
No,
Joe
it wouldn't.
Pesci.
Hey, I'll
Oh my
take another
God.
fucking cannoli. All
You know
right,
what? Fuck
jeez,
it.
you
How about
big
they just do
tugger.
young everybody in like wrestlers?
Ugh, I'm
Just
gonna
like-
clip that.
Okay.
Rip.
Well, you were thinking sexually, but I'm saying yes. Perhaps we feature all sorts of wrestlers.
That's
Young
what
Hogan,
Velveteen Dream said,
Young
bro.
Macho.
Yeah, Velveteen Dream
Yes.
Dave over
Put
here.
that and use it in a new song, Joe. I'm sure that you will.
Yep. The next time you turn on me, I'm gonna do a whole stream on how you wanted kids behind.
Why wait then, man? It's just, if it's money, it's money. Fucking make it happen.
It is.
Sounds
money.
like
No,
Joe
it wouldn't.
Pesci.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
I'll take another
fucking cannoli. So good. All
You know
right,
what? Fuck
jeez,
it.
you
How about
big
they just do
tugger.
young everybody in like wrestling?
It's not as good as I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do young everybody. That doesn't make sense.
If I said young children, then
Yes. Oh, thank you. All right, here we go. All right.
there you go. Now you can clip those two together and make
young
it
children.
fucking work.
Yep. Now I got it. I got it now.
If I said young children.
All right, there we go. We got it.
Have
Dave.
sex with young children.
well, now I
Now
got you
you
doing
got
that.
it. Now you know what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, I got Luke Ross.
You know
All
what?
right,
Fuck
jeez,
it.
you
How about
big
they just do
tugger.
young
All right, here we go. Here it's coming. Oh my god.
children? Then,
Oh my god.
you know he's working on it.
You
How about
big
they just do
tugger.
young everybody in children? Just do
Tugger.
young everybody in children. Then
In children.
everybody. Take out the everybody and just
Jeez,
have
you
How about
big
they just do
tugger.
young children? Then there you go. How about they just do young children? You know, then tighten up.
All right, we almost got it. We've almost got Dave being
Tighten it up.
creepo.
This is a breaking
You know what?
CNN
Fuck it.
news
How about they
report.
just do young children? Then there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Local
do young
Canadian
children.
pedophile.
Wait a
You
minute.
read my news letter. Like you learned the 12 ways to like.
All
You know
right,
what? Fuck
jeez,
it. How
you
about
big
they just do
tugger.
young children? Then
All
you know
right,
what? Fuck
jeez,
it.
you
How about
big
they just do
tugger.
young children? Then
Damn, that's actually smooth.
It's pretty good.
Joe knows his audio.
That was quick.
He'll do it like literally. He'll edit it live while he's doing a show, and he can fucking. This guy knows his shit.
That's experience.
You got to be your own audio engineer, producer guy.
Dude,
Exactly.
So
imagine if
what?
this guy has somebody working for him.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, dude, it'd be crazy. The talent of a lot of people are out there. There's just so much wasted talent that if this show had taken off, a lot of people would have gotten it really shine, you know. But Jade, Jade Cargill, Nyla Rose, that's disgusting. Did you see what Nyla Rose just did with her tongue? Dude, I'm gonna throw up on somebody.
Yeah, I really fucking hate that they have a man beating up on women on AEW. It's kind of disturbing.
It is disturbing,
Ugh.
but that's progressivism. Tony Khan likes that.
I'm gonna throw up.
No, I am happy.
It's progressive until the feminists start to get mad about it.
I am happy Paige is back. I think that I can't wait to see that. I hope that
Has
turns out to be a good one.
has Paige Saraya?
I just couldn't care.
Has she realized that she cut the heel promo weeks ago like an idiot when she's coming back for her first match? Dude, Saraya's coming back for her first match in like 4 years or something like that. And we talked about this all week and last week and whatever. And then she cuts a heel promo, turns the crowd on her for a second, and just like ruins the whole. Dude, I thought she's been in the wrestling business like her whole life and stuff like that. How do you go out there and disparage the other person the way she did in the wrong way? Like,
She's earned it, and she could be arrogant and still be a face, I think, at the same time.
I mean,
just a quick interruption. Now, the main event of tonight, we got 15 minutes left, for now 14. Konosuke and the other guy, I didn't read it quick enough.
Takashita?
And we've got Kingston here coming out with
Akiyama?
I can't remember who it is.
Akiyama.
But yeah, this is the match that I was looking forward to. People ridiculed me, and that's fine.
Takashita's great. He's been great.
This is going to be a good match, in my opinion. And if not,
Takashita.
ridicule me.
They got a piece of New York trash going against a Ching Chong man.
Oh my God.
Nuts.
Yeah.
I'm
We
joking,
got a
of course.
piece of New York
More happy
trash
than that.
going
Piece of
against
New
the
York
Ching Chong
trash.
man.
Oh, it's
Oh my God, dude.
Hope you get thrown down a flight of stairs.
You just
Keys
made the list.
and Eddie Kingston.
You
And
just made
Kingston
the
looks
list.
Fired up.
Oh, Kingston was flipping out the other day about this. He's gonna eat ass.
No, but this is great because the same thing happened.
The rosary beads.
Who was it that faced Orange Cassidy the other day during the pay-per-view? I think it was the pay-per-view.
Damn it! It was good. Like whatever. Fuck, I can't remember
it
either.
That was an match. Okay.
Oh, no, it was Will Ospreay. Right?
He said, "I want Orange Cassidy."
Was it Will Ospreay or was it?
No, it wasn't Ospreay, but it was a Japanese.
Oh, it was what's his face is one of his last matches. He came over here to have 2 more matches.
Yes, between Brian, Danielson, and now I'm forgetting who it is.
Brian Danielson and Orange Cassidy.
And Orange Cassidy, yes. And this is something similar too. There's certainly something that's been building here, and these guys are certainly. They look to me that they're going to put on a good show. You have an intensity with Kingston that you see here, and yes, he's always intense. But I think there's a little bit more that we're seeing.
Well, what up, chat? Top donation goes to Blair Eliason now with the $8, topping off XL Bonilia. Tomorrow
correction, her name is Sriracha, not Soraya.
Psoriasis.
Sriracha.
Soku Garage. So, guys, tomorrow, monetize this. Saturday nights now. Remember, everybody, Saturday nights is monetize this. Tomorrow night, be here to get weird Saturday night.
We got so much more, like the shit that I didn't tell Joe about the stuff that I've got. And this is how it used to work back in the day, where we'd, collect a bunch of different things that we were going to review, and we would provide you with the best fucking show ever. And that's what you can expect.
There we go.
I collect children.
And you've never heard Dave Rose have an orgasm on the show, but I have.
Well, yes, you've recorded it.
Oh, fuck, my hard drive's unplugged. I just realized I don't have any.
It's
of my...
probably like very proper, like, oh yes.
No, actually, it's quite visceral. Actually,
when I plan to act pompous, you.
Do you come like a prince?
No, certainly not. I come like a fucking animal. I'm very vocal. I'm not one of these guys that doesn't make noise. I grunt. I'm like,
Jesus. So you're like Tommy watching a porno with me.
Yeah, but at least I've had sex, though. That's the thing.
That's true.
Damn it. You have one over me. Or however many times you've had it over me.
Well, at least, not that I have any STDs. At least, be blessed that you've never dipped your dick into anything that would have given you one.
Dude, I'm terrible. I'm just terrible at picking up girls
out there, man.
I'm just terrible at picking up girls, bro. Because there was this girl I was flirting with, and she was talking to me. She's like, "Oh, wasn't there like a 7-Eleven down the street or something like that?" I don't know why we were talking about it. And I was like, "Oh yeah, but that's like called like the white trash 7-Eleven." And then she goes, "Oh, I used to go there all the time." I was like, "Oh, you're for white trash, a pretty good looking white trash." It was fucking terrible.
It's a hard one to think what would be the best.
So embarrassing.
What's the best way to sort of recover from that?
Well, she knew.
This should be your immediate answer. I think
versus
should be your immediate answer. It would
Inferno
be
match at WrestleMania.
Oh, my bad. Interrupted by Taz's No Hooks Real Dad and Kane Leno Inferno match.
I was just gonna say, Luke, is that I would say like immediately try to recover from that damage. It'd be like, you're not trash. Come on. I just seen some shitty people around there. Like, I'm just generalizing. I'm sorry if I sounded a little crass. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I got fucked over. Well, she knew that I was just joking, and she could tell I was just nervous because I know it was fucking embarrassing still. But I've seen her come up a few times, and she kind of like looks at me like she's interested, but then she's hanging out with like a guy that I don't know if it's her brother or her boyfriend. So it's weird. It's like I don't normally get vibes for like that by girls. Like I'm like not some fucking like I don't think I'm a lady killer or anything, but I definitely feel like a weird vibe with her.
Like she's with her, like banging her dad? What do you mean?
No, like she's somewhat interested in me.
Oh.
Because the way she just talks to me differently than most other women talk to me. Like it's very like she kind of wants to get my attention or something. Or I'm just making this up, which is most likely the case.
Yeah. Well, there's only one way to figure it out. Finger her.
Rape.
No, don't. No, I didn't say that.
Okay, stalk her. Wait
Why
for her to
is
get
that
home.
the first thing you think of? You're sick. There's something wrong with you. Telling you.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No, here's the thing. Straight up
Lady
ask her, do you have a boyfriend?
Hmm?
Yeah, I guess. Well, you
Or
know what?
ask
It's just
her,
like this
have you ever
terrible,
been- have
it's
you-
this terrible fear that, like, if I ask that, is she gonna be like, I go here to go shopping, not to be hit on, you know? So
Right.
you're like, oh fuck.
Damn,
Like
oh,
nowadays you really got to be so careful about that because I mean, unless you're actually attractive and they want to fuck you, they're like, oh yeah, sure, you should have just came up to me and talked to me. But then if you do try to do that with some random woman, it never fucking works. It's always like, get away from me, stop following me. Like,
Joe is a man whore. I was certainly not a saint, but that situation alone, you don't have to. Okay, don't say, do you have a boyfriend? And you could bring up the conversation like, yeah, I'm getting off at this time. I'm gonna go watch a movie. Thought I'd just, there's the opportunity there. Like, have you seen this movie at all? Or like, she might say,
Yes.
hey, I haven't seen that. It's like, what, you want to come with me?
He's going about it all wrong. See, you're going about it all wrong. You're thinking about just being like, hey, want a date? Or hey, do you like me? Or hey, let's have sex. You're thinking about it all wrong. What happens is, like Dave just said, there's all these cues that you throw out there, and it's like, it's actually like sales. When you're trying to sell someone something,
yes.
you ask all these closing.
Oh boy, here we go.
No, I'm not gonna go crazy. You just ask all these closing questions, and they keep every time they say yes, you're like, oh. So it could be and if you're really scared, it could be something stupid like, oh, I think tomorrow night I'm gonna like have a blast, and I'm gonna have some drinks, and I'm gonna bust open some, vodka, things like that. And the girl will start either saying things like, I wish I had alcohol, or yeah, I'm all out of alcohol. If they give you those kind of answers, like, that means they want to drink with you, probably.
I'm gonna go even cheaper. How about this? Let's break it down to the point like, oh, I'm having a party tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna invite all my friends. You get a bunch of food and stuff. You invite, it comes on, then it's like, hey, do you want to come around? Like, I'm just gonna be hanging out, ordering food and having all this stuff. And then, oh, magically nobody shows up.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's why I said if you want to go cheap. That's why I said if you want to go cheap. But again, there's so many things you could do if you really wanted to.
That's like some Dennis Reynolds shit from like Always Sunny. He like,
look, you sound a little desperate, my friend. So I'm trying to give you the easiest keys to fucking get your cock wet.
What does she like to do?
No, I get you.
What does she like to do?
There was like an episode.
What does she like to do?
What?
What does she like to do?
I don't know. I've only seen her at the place I work at.
That should be a fucking small talk there. It's just like,
Water cooler.
for some reason you say, oh, fuck, I'm due to go do mountain biking with my friends at this point. Just making shit up. It's one of my favorite hobbies.
Then you mount her. Then you mount her.
The only bike I'm close to riding is the fucking the ones that they have to give disabled people.
Maybe I should just break it down even further. You're trying to make a point that you have hobbies, right? That you do things. And then that leads to the obvious question. Do you have any hobbies? Do you do what do you do for fun?
Plus,
like,
when she sees,
I'm gonna be like enjoy my weekend. Like,
yes,
you got anything planned?
And she's gonna find you interesting then, and that's gonna make her turned on, like, and stuff like that. So if that's what the case. But again,
yeah, man. I mean, I'm taking notes because honestly, that sounds a lot more helpful than the shit that like I've been trying to use. Tinder and POF, those are fucking useless. They're just basically.
See, I'll tell you the problem with that.
They are. Sorry, Joe. I gotta interrupt. They are a sword. If you don't know how to handle a sword properly, you can't use it. You can't wield it. But if you know the game that's necessary for that sword, you're unstoppable.
The problem with those is the jig is up. It's like, we're here for you're good looking or not, and fuck or not, and that's it. This is the whole nuance of landing the girl or building up, and all that stuff is gone. So that's fine for some people, but you are missing out on all this. I mean, dude, I'm telling you. Listen, I am telling you, I didn't date a lot of women and girls in high school. I mean, I always was dating somebody, but I was dating them for long periods of time. I wasn't like going around banging. If I knew what I knew when I got out of high school, like from 2003 to 2007. Like, it was amazing. I couldn't believe, what I was capable of. Like, and I had it down to, like Dave said, you have it down to a science. It's almost unbelievable, and you can tell really quickly. If you can almost feel it, you're like, this girl's gonna have sex, things like that. Like, we're gonna go back. Like, all these things are gonna happen, and you can predict it. It's just so easy. It's like, you'll be like, oh, hey, what's up, and she'll be like, yeah, and they'll just be talking. And then you'll be like, yeah, I'm planning, I don't know, man, I'm probably going to get out of here soon and go back to my place and have some drinks or whatever. Like this sucks or whatever the fuck you say. And then if she says something like, I wish I had alcohol, but I'm all out. Or like, I've got a bottle of something in my house. Any kind of positive reaction to that, you're in some kind of situation of bonding, something, and
Well, mine would be weed because I don't drink or I'm not allowed to have any alcohol in the house.
Oh my god! See, oh my god! See, now you have the fucking engagement. Okay,
yeah. You've got the weed. She don't got it.
And more
seriously, it's
hold on. Listen, my little friend. The fact is, did you know that weed makes women horny? At least in the majority of cases.
Makes me horny.
Makes my wife horny.
Well, that helps you even more. So the point is, not only do you have the weed, and you can have a nice safe space for you guys to smoke. You'll be like, another thing. It's like, oh man, like I've got some great weed. I read it was great and stuff, so I bought it. And I've got a bunch of like, I don't know, frozen pizzas, or I'm ordering. I'm treating myself out tonight to all this food. You want to come hang out? That's all you want to come hang out. You know what?
I've got an important question here. We got to slide in here. Rojas, just how fat is this girl?
She's you know what's funny? Like she is chubby, but it's not like disgustingly fat.
No, but that's good. That's good because this seems realistic. This seems realistic. No, it's not. Chupa, man. This is realistic.
Well, I mean, I'm not a fucking bodybuilder, bro. I'm chubby too, so I don't really care. And she has nice features too. Like her boobs are awesome looking, and she's got a nice ass. So it's like, but I mean, there's
fine.
There's a difference between attractive fat and fucking like obese.
Yeah. Word of advice: if she ever asks you if she's fat, you say no. You're perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
I want to lick your whole body.
I've had that where my mom or my sister will be like, "Am I fat or something?" I'll be like, "No," and they're like, "Are you serious?" No. Are you serious?
You look in the eye. Just like I don't. You're saying this right now. You don't. You appreciate them. What a great main event, by the way.
The old timer gets the pin. Oh wait,
you look them straight in the eye, you tell them they're perfect. Okay, but that wasn't as badass a match as I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, but I was a little let down. Let's just say that. But yes, these guys deserve the win. Great show. I love the highlighting of Japanese talent on AEW. That wasn't a bad way to end AEW, although I'm sure that many people will argue that. But please continue either with
I know that the topic is on AEW right now, but I want to kind of switch it to WWE because that's what I saw tonight. So I really kind of I'm really interested in the what's it called, the War Games match. But I feel like it's so weird that they announced that there was going to be both a man and a woman War Games match, because now it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel authentic. It just feels like, well, we had to have the slots filled. So, yeah. I mean, this just happened to be one of the things that was going on. Let's put them in a match. Like the Brawling Brutes, I just don't feel like, I don't know. I just don't feel like they should be going against the Bloodline. Like I feel like,
well, because it was
wasn't the Judgment Day.
Didn't we think it was going to be something different because the Paul brothers were going to be involved, but because Logan got hurt? Isn't that a real thing? I mean, maybe not, but maybe this was the plan all along.
All I'm saying is just I don't want another Bloodline win, because it's like you need to have them lose at least once. You don't have to have Roman get pinned, but I'm so sick of them just like they win and then they win and then they win. But it's great booking because the Usos lost that one time on SmackDown in a meaningless match. It's like you need to have them lose at least once. Like even Evolution and all these great stables in the past, they at least had moments where they lost. You know, it's not because it's not just Roman who's not losing. It's the Usos and it's like Solo, Sikoa. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like you protect them too much and it gets boring.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
No, I agree with you 100%. I thought,
you know what, your romantic interludes there, Ray Rojas. I was gonna say Reyes, but whatever. You're
all the same thing.
I still intrigue me much more than anything that happened either on SmackDown or Raw. So,
well, you know what? That's something. Hey, you know what? A few weeks ago, or whatever amount of time, me and Dave were like calling each other like pieces of shit, and you know, I called him a fucking
piece
prince.
of shit. Don't get comfortable, okay?
Well, I mean, you're still a fucking prince, fucking piece of shit motherfucker.
Yeah,
but I mean, you still got. Well, you still got good advice.
You better be here tomorrow night for Monetize This because Dave has clips of deaf mute people falling downstairs and stuff. It's unbelievable.
There's more. Oh, there's. You want to make fun of retarded people? Oh,
no, I don't.
I got a list, baby. I got a list for tomorrow.
You got a list?
You just made the list.
That's right.
Stealing my gimmick, Dave.
When I plan to act pompous, you shall certainly know.
I might not be able to make it.
That donation, I think, is the you is the best part. You.
Really quickly, let's go over to Danny MT is here. I wonder what kind of drugs he's on tonight. Hello, Danny.
Hey, what's going on? No, none tonight. My schizophrenia medication, so I'm paranoid and I'm looking to fuck someone up.
Wait, you have schizophrenic medicine?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Back to beating up people and threatening violence.
I'd actually believe that. On. I gotta be honest, I'd believe that. If that, like, I'm sorry to tell you, like, if you, I'd be like, you know what? Party. That makes sense. Jennifer Muppet Baby.
Wish I had more money for ya, Joe. Oh. Love to chat.
Thank you, Jennifer. That's very nice that you dropped 3 Canadian.
I know you're in Canada, Jennifer. Who are you rooting for when it comes to the Grey Cup? Because of course, being Canadian, you must have this.
Have you seen her, by the way? Dave, you should marry her. Jennifer Muppet. She's amazing looking.
I've never met her or spoken to her, but
wow.
She's a prominent donator.
And what happened with that last donator that you went out with?
Just put a roofie in her big gulp and fuck her on the roller grill.
Oh my God! 1 Rojas, 2 Slurpee cups. What the hell is going on? Just put a roofie in her big gulp. Dude, no, put a Rolo bar in her big gulp. Put a Rolo bar in her.
I'll maybe hit her in the head with a fucking baseball bat till she's unconscious and drag her in my car.
Rojas, the individual that you're referring to, one of the biggest donators to Joe Cronin, is living the best life that they can. So I'm not sure what you're referring to.
No, I'm saying we all know what happened. Didn't you bang one of the fucking donators who like fucked JD or some shit?
Yes.
Or was that not a donator?
No, he banged her.
She said, well, I just addressed that. She was a donator.
No, I'm saying
one of the biggest donators to Joe Cronin. I mean, he mentioned her the other day.
The woman who was
because Joe said whoever the fuck he was talking about. And I was like, well, you know what happens? You know, I said, you know what happened with the last donator that Dave dated or something? It wasn't like meant to be mean. Yeah, it was more laughing at JD's expense.
Well, she was the one that JD was cheating on his longtime girlfriend with for a long time, and she eventually got sick of that shit and got angry at him. Then his girlfriend got angry at him. Then all the girls.
And JD gives me confidence. Actually, JD gives me confidence because if he could somehow get a girl and then cheat on that girl, which is astonishing that he of all people would do that, then you know.
let me posit this to you. Are you willing to let it cost you your soul? Do you want to cheat on people and?
Well, no. I would never.
Judgment.
I don't believe in cheating on people. I think it's just like call them if you're not interested in dating anymore.
At one point, this guy was JD
Call
was
them. Hello, I'm just telling you I'm not interested in dating anymore. Goodbye.
Well, I mean, if it's a relationship that isn't that serious.
At one point, JD was cheating on 3 different girls at once, and Joe, you were there to witness it, as was Tommy, who walked in on this.
Bitch.
Is that JD was in Florida with Joe at a whatever. It's not an Uber. What do they call it? The Airbnb. Thank you. And,
they were at that wrestling event.
Tommy walked in on this girl doing things with JD, and this was the 3rd girl, number 3.
Yeah, and they had to make she got caught on video, and so she's just this like random girl sitting on the couch with JD, and I thought it was one of Tommy's friends that he brought over.
No, Tommy spoke to me privately about this. He's like, yeah, I walked in and I saw this, and I know that he talked to other people.
He jerked off to it probably too.
Maybe he was there in the doorway and just, pulled out his cock. But bottom line is that that's a witness to that action.
If you look at the video, again that Tommy made, JD is like trying to like cover his face the whole time, like, no, I'm not in the video. Get me the fuck out of this fucking retard's video.
That was the same.
I could have hooked up with
the same video, but Joe, you talked about this. Is that where he tried to do? What was it that he did to JD that made him so mad?
He threw the coke into his ear.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yep. He got pissed. It's on video.
Well, I mean, I would be pissed off about that too. You throw a coke in my ear. You ever heard of swimmer's ear?
Yeah,
you
dude.
Fucking idiot.
It was probably
JD.
It was probably really uncomfortable. Dude, there were several girls down there that talked to me, and I got the vibe off of 1 or 2 of them, especially off of one, and she was really pretty and very sweet, and I really thought she was nice. That's something could have happened.
Yeah, but it really should put into question who the fuck could fall for JD when the guy's like 5'0", and the greasiest wop dago out there. Like, and he's just like, isn't even. Sorry, go ahead. Somebody's got a.
I didn't hear anything except for you.
I'm hearing the reverb or whatever. Somebody's.
I don't hear it anymore. Has it gone?
I didn't hear it. Yeah, I don't know. You just to me it sounded like you just stopped talking.
I mean, isn't this guy from was it from New Jersey?
No, he's from Brooklyn.
Is he actually from Brooklyn? Because
well, if he's from New Jersey, then he's from the shitty part called like Newark, so
called the entire state. That entire state is shit.
If you want to know where all the
have you been to the state? I'm just asking. Have you actually been to the state?
You avoid places like that. That's why I've never been to that.
It's really not as bad as people think it. Like honestly, once you get into honestly, the reason why it gets such a bad reputation, and I understand it, is because it has the worst entrances into the state. You either go through fucking Trenton and Camden and all these horrible places to get in, or the turnpike and shit like that. So like that's what really bogs it down. But you get into the central Jersey and the southern Jersey, it's got a lot of beautiful farmland. People are nice, and also it's just none of those fucking dagos and those fucking wops are around. Talking about like, oh my god, I can't believe it! Even my fucking the pizza shop that I grew up with is closing.
That's what everyone in Jersey sounds like.
They really don't, bro. There's more. I've met more people in this Jersey area that have spoken like they're from fucking Arkansas. Like it's weird. It's like a weird mishmash of different accents that I hear all the time. But you would know, considering you live thousands of miles away and have never stepped foot in Jersey.
Don't you know that? I know everything.
I watched The Sopranos.
Also, Danny310 in the chat says, "Nah, in reference to JD. No, he has money. Any loser with money can get dates. No, and I know for a fact that JD is very manipulative. So he basically lies through his teeth. Joe knows that." Because
he was a
this guy lied through his teeth when it came to the reason why he wasn't doing shows with Joe, and just the bullshit. And then Joe doesn't pay his car payments, like, and all that shit. Like,
I do own that car now. I will say that.
to be fair to JD, that was after like 3 months of people calling him a cat fucker. So he felt in his little minuscule mind. He felt in his little minuscule mind.
Is coming to an end. Oh, somebody called me a cat fucker.
No, but in his minuscule little mind though,
and don't have cats.
In his minuscule little mind, he thinks that's like, okay, well, I'll just make up some lies. Like, obviously nobody thinks, JD, that you fuck cats. But when you start spreading lies that somebody can't pay their car payments and shit like that, then it's like, that's like actual shit. That's like real life.
He's lied on multiple occasions about multiple things and won't retract, but doubles down on them. The fucking car payments, that's just a little tip of the iceberg of what he's done.
And just look at his reviews. Like, you don't even have to be personal about it. Like, his reviews, he flip-flops. 1 second, dude, I swear, he was talking about how, in 2016, he was talking about how talented Alexa Bliss is and how excited he is to see what she does, blah, blah, blah. And she's so great on the mic and improving in the ring. And then a few years later, he's like, I bet she just fucking lays there. It's like, obviously, he just lets whatever the IWC is thinking, whatever is the popular thought of the IWC, he just thinks along with them because it's this,
to be quite honest, I gotta address this. A lot of people have commented on his statements. It seems like he actually does have, if we're gonna call it in reduced language, like
sexism,
women. It's not even. It's further than that. Like, it's just like this hate for women. It does seem to line up with his statements and his actions and so forth. So what you're saying, again, this is that was the start. She lays back like a bird and stuff, and then continually made comments and stuff about women's wrestling, specifically women's wrestling, where it got to the point now where he got into it with Britt Baker, with fucking who else was it recently?
Alexa Bliss.
No. In AEW specifically.
In
Cargill. AEW, I said. Jade Cargill, Britt Baker, who am I missing here?
I want to say
Athena against him. They all went against him.
No, but there was a lot of women wrestlers that were piping up about this. Reba or Reba, not Reba, whatever her name is.
Reba McIntyre?
No. But
my lips are planted in the
people that were speaking out about this. Female wrestlers from AEW.
Just imagine Reba though, just like, I hate that JD motherfucker. She sings a fucking country song about how much of a fucking little midget piece of shit he is.
Are you talking about Riho?
What?
Is that the person you were thinking of, Riho, the Asian girl?
No.
Reba.
Wasn't that Kenny Omega's girlfriend?
That's what they said, but I don't think they ever actually went out. Probably
they just fucked. Yeah, they just fucked when she was 14.
Who drives an automatic Mustang? I mean, come on. An automatic Mustang, people. Also, I have your driver's license.
I could see getting a car and wanting whatever, but to do it on purpose is like weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I got an automatic Mustang because I wanted to get a car that was affordable, but I liked the look of it, then yeah, no problem. But to brag about it, like
the only way it's okay if it's automatic is if it's a V6 and a female's driving it. If you're a dude, do not.
No, those cars should not even exist. I'm sorry, no.
My wife wouldn't.
I just want to know, why should you have a car in New York? Period.
Because their transit can also suck, and you need to get around somewhere.
Yeah, you want to spend $45.
You know what?
You want to spend $45 on a ticket.
Let's be honest. Considering his size, he can't even be driving a Cooper Mini. He needs to be driving one of those smart cars.
Yeah, he gets mugged in the subway. He's dead, bro. He gets mugged. He's dead. He needs to protect.
No, I could totally see him driving in a smart car, and he still needs a booster seat to be able to have his head up.
You know what's funny? Everything about JD is fake. His fucking Mustang is fake. His fucking he probably lies about how much money he gets to get girls because he worked at a jewelry shop. Like fucking what a loser. And then
that old woman to go fuck yourself and to take her old husband's watch and throw it down the
You
toilet.
remember that when he shit on that old lady? What a dickhead. I was like, what the fuck? Why would
I
you
did.
do that?
She wanted a wedding ring from her husband who fucking died of cancer to be engraved. Fucking cunt. I fucking can't stand this shit.
My parents beat each other. Oh.
Actually,
well, I mean, yeah, everything about him is fake. His Mustang is fake.
Down.
His Mustang is fake. His set is fake.
Shut your mouth, fake Hispanic. He actually came out a few weeks ago,
Hispanic than you.
basically saying, "Silencio, señor, vamos." He came out and said that his father beat his wife, and he had to call the cops. I don't know if you know this stuff, but apparently his father's a raging drunk and beat the shit out of his mother. And JD had to get involved and had to send his dad to jail and all that sort of shit. So you can kind of see, you know, the issues that he has in his mind as they are represented with how he conducts himself.
That's, I mean, to be fair, I mean, that's kind of fucked up.
Well, you know what? I just
I don't know about,
I don't
know
really
about
think
that.
about
I mean,
him.
I wouldn't be bringing that up as like a way to slight him.
I don't really care. I don't really think about him, you know, to be honest. Like you know.
Well, I mean, we've been going on for like 15 minutes on him, so I mean,
Well,
we
you
clearly
guys
all
have.
think about him at some point.
I don't care,
You know?
but you guys are bringing it up. I don't really want to talk about him.
I
But
brought it up because I find it hilarious. And again, I don't think about this guy, but again, if something comes up on my timeline on Twitter, sometimes it's funny and it needs to be resolved, just like the fucking transmute singer. So
tomorrow night we will play. Tomorrow night we'll play the full thing. We only got a few more minutes left. What do you want to say? Bring it on. A few more minutes left. Go ahead.
See Jamie Hader's fucking promo? God damn, she had camel toe from fucking south to north, dude.
I didn't see it. Really?
Oh my god.
Wow.
I didn't get to see the LA Knight promo that he had tonight, but I saw the one last week, and I was like, I don't know, I just really enjoyed his delivery of like.
You didn't see what he did.
The TV.
Wait a minute. You didn't
the TV behind him last week. The TV behind him kept like glitching, and he's like, "Can someone fix this piece of trash?" There's just like something. I don't know. He delivers.
I love him.
The way he delivers it. I know it's just like him pretending to be kind of like The Rock, but I mean, it's this energy and intensity that like all these promos are missing. Like he feels like a character.
Yeah,
like
he feels like a star. Other people don't. I loved him, dude. Did you watch? You got to watch tonight? Him and Bray Wyatt I thought had a great interaction.
And I like that. I like that. That's what they're focusing with Bray Wyatt right now. They're not giving him some big important feud. They're giving him, you know, although to be fair, you got to make sure that LA Knight comes out of this looking decent because he's going to have to lose to Bray because it's Bray's big return. But this is also LA Knight's like first feud since breaking up with the modeling club. So and you know, it's going to be weird for if you're already trying to reestablish the LA Knight character, you can't necessarily have him lose his first big rivalry match. So I don't know, maybe.
Sorry, I do that while you talk.
No, it's fine.
You know, let me speak. Yeah. Now listen, he's like Stone Cold and The Rock mixed a little bit. Like it's weird, but you know what? I got to get out of here.
Hey Joe, before you go, real quick.
Yo.
I'm making one last attempt to get Survivor Series tickets. I'm going to Dorchester to try to win.
Oh my god, dude, what's wrong with you? Dorchester? You do heroin out there?
That's commitment. I will cheers to that.
Hey, real quick, Bird, what up, Bird?
A local radio station's giving
what up,
out
Daddy?
I think JD has a 2-inch penis and gets raped by his mother.
Oh my god! And that's what made his dad so
think
angry.
JD is a nothing but a cock-sucking pussy because I was a Navy SEAL and a former governor of Minnesota, and I have a lot of dogs that would fuck JD like he was some whore.
Well, here's the thing: I have a lot of dogs. I have a lot of animals that would go inside of his asshole and pull out what manlyhood he had left and spit it in his own face.
It was JD that sent out a cease and desist. Never forget.
I wish when the towers fell that JD was in the vicinity of the buildings.
I wish when the towers fell that they landed on his family.
Oh God!
I don't know.
How about that? I
I
wish it landed on his automatic Mustang.
What if I told you? What if I told you 9/11 was an inside JD's mother's asshole job?
Oh, all of a sudden you know all the answers?
I do.
I'm just asking the questions.
You know what Vince McMahon used to make me do? The things Vince McMahon used to make me do are worse than anything the man who jumped off the Twin Towers felt that night.
Look, come on, bro.
If that really even happened, if that's what they tell us what happened, I know the truth. And let me tell you something else. Sandy Hook was an inside job too, and I got Alex Jones back on that one.
Careful now.
Joe's like, no, cut it.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass out, bro.
Are you gonna tell me that that's a lie? Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong? No video evidence that he was even near the schoolyard.
Wait until you find out that children aren't even real.
Yeah, where's the footage, huh?
Kids aren't even real. Did you know that? Aliens are fomenting kids for us to feel loved.
He can prove it.
You think it was Adam Lanza? You think it was Adam Lanza?
Jesse, I saw the people jumping from the towers I saw it on the news live. Jesse.
It was Hogan.
Well, what does that mean?
Hogan brainwashed you just like he brainwashed all of his so-called Hogamaniacs. Some sort of cult-like mentality.
Do you know what Hulk Hogan used? Oh my God! Do you know what Hulk Hogan used to call all of the black wrestlers in the back? Maniacs. He called them all.
God.
I call them brother.
Maniacs.
I call them brother.
He called them cocoa beans, because that's what he thought of them.
He called them Jungle Bunny Maniacs, and nobody liked that.
He called them blue gum moon crickets.
He called them the
Have you ever seen Hulk Hogan?
He thought they were from Willy Wonka.
What you really need to do is you need to catch Hulk Hogan behind the scenes in private with a bunch of black men. You'd think it's 1714.
Don't tell me it didn't happen. I saw it happen. I was there because I'm a Navy SEAL.
I was there too. Jesse, I remember.
Oh, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. See, I remember, Jesse, you were in the back. Yeah. And Hulk Hogan called Coco Beware Coco Be It. I remember that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wait a second, Randy. Randy, aren't you supposed to be dead? Are you a part of the conspiracy?
Don't tell anybody, but I'm alive, and the narcissist didn't kill Miss Elizabeth. Yeah, an old Slim Jim did. Yeah, food poisoning. Dig it.
Well, I know that you used to put the Slim Jim up where the sun don't shine, and it was real disgusting.
Well, I remember the time that I ran out of the special sauce, if you know what I mean, and you put it in my butt, and I put it in yours.
That didn't happen. That's a lie.
Well, you know something, dudes? I'm kind of taking offense to all this, brother, but the fact of the matter is, dude, when Hulkamania, Macho Man, and Jesse the Body Ventura return, man, and we get in the ring, what you gonna do when the white maniacs run wild all over you?
What does Bret Hart have to say about this?
What an insane event that we have just witnessed. How's Vince McMahon speak?
What does Bret Hart have to say? I know he's here.
Well, I'm not. The fact of the matter is, I'm not getting involved in this unless my brother Owen is brought back to life. I don't know why. Lord. See, this is typical. This is typical of the World Wrestling Federation. You guys all figure out a way to bring the Macho Man, Randy Savage, back to life. A scumbag, an obsessed stalker of a boyfriend. He terrorized Miss Elizabeth.
Back to life.
Not to mention,
you want to know something, Brett?
The things that you did to Stephanie McMahon. We know about that too. But we're not going to bring Owen back to life. See, that's the type of society we live in.
Owen's death predicted 9/11, man falling out of the building, much like Owen falling to his death.
Oh, yeah.
Conspiracy confirmed.
You know, Jesse, I never liked you. My family
never liked you. It was a controlled demolition.
You should really shut your mouth right now before I put my foot in your ass.
Oh, what are you going to do? Thank you for your service. Did you fight on the battlefields of Vietnam?
No, I didn't fight.
I don't think you did.
We don't fight in Canada useless wars to try to control land. I had a wrestling promotion. My family is in the wrestling business, and all you are is a Hollywood elite scumbag, basically.
And in the biggest scumbags of them all, who reap off the benefits of America and their scumbaggery. That's why I live in Mexico, where it's beautiful. There's no such thing as crime in Mexico, at least the part where I live, which is a beach.
And speaking of Mexico, the one thing that the Mexican people are missing is a little macho man Randy Savage. Buenos noches!
My wife has cancer.
Oh my God. All right, we gotta get out of here.
I got a shit sticking right out of my asshole, and I gotta go.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for Monetize This. I hope everybody has a good night.
Even crazier than tonight, people.
I hope so. We better get all these people here tomorrow night.
A great preview of what you can expect tomorrow.
Oh my God, bro! What
Hey
the
Joe,
fuck?
if I win the tickets, do you want to come with me?
No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, let me know if you win the tickets, Dan. If you win the tickets, we'll go there with a blow-up doll and we'll crash the arena. Okay?
There he is.
Here it comes, the Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth, the Macho King.
Miss Elizabeth.
This place is gone bananas for the Macho Man, and he just touched a child. Oh,
Where's Stephanie Diggett?
Where's Stephanie Stitz?
all right. Devious Dave, bro. Everybody being here, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night for Monetize This. Saturday night, the party explodes here on the Joe Cronin Show. Saturday night, tomorrow night, be here, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, or earlier, maybe 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. I don't know. Shit, when should I start Monetize This tomorrow? I'm going to put a poll up. Start Monetize This tomorrow and this is all Eastern Time. So we'll say 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, or 11 p.m. Eastern Time. When should we start Monetize This tomorrow? Vote now on the poll. Yo, Janelle, what's going on? Yeah, I had to get I had to take full-time hours at my work. I'm running out of money. I almost could lose everything. I'm obviously not making enough money on Friday nights and other nights, so doing this show. So I had to increase my hours significantly at work. You know what I mean? I mean, even look at tonight. 5, look at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We made $19 tonight. You know what I mean? I basically, you know what I mean? Like, so it's not, you know, I need to make about $8,000 a month in order to pay all my bills and then have enough for groceries and stuff like that. So yeah, I had to take on a full-time whatever, and one of the requirements is that I have to be there really early Saturday morning, which sucks. And I work until 7 p.m. Friday, so like it just doesn't work. You know, I got to go to bed early on Friday in order to do it. So it sucks, man. I wish it didn't come to this. You know what I mean? But if anybody out there is a millionaire or a billionaire and you want to fund the show with $10,000 a month, I'll quit all my jobs. $10,000 a month, I'll quit all my jobs. Thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow night, Monetize This. We'll have some fun, and I'll be able to stay up a little bit later. I'll still be tired because like I did work all day, but it's like I don't have to get up the next day, so whatever. But right now, it seems like the poll is at starting early, man. People want to start Monetize This early. But we'll see, man. Keep voting on that poll. We'll get it going. And we'll see what the poll does. You guys are the best, man. And shout out to all the donators tonight. We got Rojas, Jennifer Muppet Baby, Blair Eliason, Axel Bonidia. And we'll see you Saturday night. And I think it's going to look like, I don't know, man. 37% want 8 p.m. We might start early. So, I mean, I'll be cutting it close. I'll be getting home right around then. I'll try to start as early as I can, though. It looks like that's what people want. That's good to me. Thank you guys for being here, man, and supporting my stupid show a little bit. If you really want to support the show, become a patron. Become a producer if you can. We could use 1 or 2 or 3 more producers for sure. We've lost a lot. We've lost 10 producers in the last 3 months. So that's a big reason why I had to jump on the full-time third job train. But if you want to become a producer, there are the producers right now. Thank you. See you tomorrow night. And yeah, tomorrow night is also Full Gear, so yeah, I mean, I keep forgetting that. We'll be doing Full Gear tomorrow night. AEW Full Gear plus Monetize this tomorrow night. So it'll be a little bit of everything. See you tomorrow.
Fuck you with a broomstick!